Now, if you came in as a student, at the moment, it's 50-50. You can apply for indefinite stay after 10 years of lawful residence in the country. You must be in the country for 10 years, for you to apply for indefinite leave to remain. But that right is being taken away. It's no longer automatic like before. Before, if you've done 10 years, it's a straightforward thing. You apply and you get your indefinite leave to remain. But it's different now. It's not automatic. You could go apply and they could say no. The good thing is you can appeal because it is part of the immigration rules. Anything that is part of the immigration rules, you can always appeal. But with the citizenship, if they say no, it doesn't matter which court you go to, you will never get it because citizenship is a privilege, it's not a right. You cannot force someone to become your mother. You can't walk into a house and tell someone, adopt me. You have no right. So it is a privilege. And I give an example. We have a very prominent gentleman who is known to everybody. I think he owns Harrods. Yes. He's been here for over 40 years. He pays billions of pounds in taxes, employs so many workers. But they have refused him the citizenship, although he has spent a lot of money with hiring very top barristers. It's a privilege to be a citizen. It's not a right. So again, do your things properly. Be one step ahead all the time. I always tell my clients to be one step ahead of the immigration all the time. And it's important I mention to you this because with the point-based system, and I'd like you to listen very carefully because I'm seeing a lot of problems. Students are applying for the post-study, Tier 1 post-study to remain in this country to work for 2 years once they have completed their degrees. Now, they don't realize that for you to qualify, you must have £800 in your bank account for 3 months. Every single day, £800 for 3 months. If you have 1 million in 1 month, the next you have £799, you fail. So it's got to be minimum of £800 every single day for 3 months. So anybody who is a student, who is about to finish their degree, before they apply for the post-study, they should make sure they have that money. And that's where most of the people are getting caught. They finish, they qualify very well, they apply, they're told sorry. Because the point-based system is very simple. It's like playing a chess. If you put it right, you win. If you don't put it right, you lose. And for 3 months, every single day. Indefinite leave to remain is not something that's going to be there for forever. It will go. And the most unfortunate thing would be if the indefinite leave to remain is removed and you don't have it. At the same time, our government allows dual citizenship, which would be like, I wish I benefited if I did my things quicker. At the same time, this is something has to be left to an individual. Finally, for those people who are in this country, probably on work permits, who could have been affected by the changes, introduction of the 5-year program. Before it used to be 4 years, and then you gain your indefinite leave to remain, and then it became 5 years. If by any chance you are affected by the transition, there is a kind of a compensation, if you like. The Home Office is granting some adjustment for those people who lost their jobs at the time, or they could not get new work permits. If you fall in that category, or the high skilled migrants, if you fall in that category that was affected by the transition, you should also seek advice because you could get some help. Some people lost their mortgages at that point because they could not get new jobs when the 4 years lapsed. They could not be re-employed again until they got another year extension. So they are being addressed separately. So these are the issues that you need to, if you have been affected, or somebody who's been affected in that, try to contact a lawyer for some advice. The opportunity is there. And don't allow yourself to remain in the same position where you are looked down upon, or you don't have the self-esteem that you think you should have. And also encourage you that Kenya is a very nice country. Things are changing and they're becoming, even though the political turmoil is sometimes there, but nonetheless, as a country, it's a beautiful country with plenty of opportunities. And instead of suffering the indignity of having to play hide and seek with the Home Office here and there, you could also make a choice of returning to Kenya voluntarily. So with that, if you have any questions, you can ask me.